Hello, it's Puppetickle here, and today we are going to be looking at my new map, Skyblock Fool's Eternity. I did that because it's the April Fool's update. Eternity because it's the Infinity snapshot. Get it? Fool's Eternity is a Skyblock map that utilizes the infinite dimensions of the April Fool's update and turns it into a fun survival experience. So this area here, it's the main menu, so you get to choose different settings. So this wall here sets the height of your portal, so where you want your portal to be. So this just changes where your portal will also generate respectively in the dimensions you go to. Some worlds are generated like the Nether, so that means you'll just be spawning on top of the Nether bedrock. And you'll do that a lot if you have anything above middle. So I suggest either low or lowest. Yeah, and then when you press the button, it just moves the portal around up and down. Lowest is literally down there at Y0, so low's up there. So it also puts your spawn point up there. These are the starting books. This is where you get your book that you throw into said portal. Jeez, the sun is big. This one is called Library, which just gives you a bunch of bookshelf of infinite books or something. There's also Content, which is the Skyblock Island. But this one's actually pre-made by Mojang Custom World. Actually, if you press this one, it doesn't get rid of any of the buttons, so it says, "Are you sure?" And it's literally just the Custom World. This one is literally just a book and quill, so you can start off with your own dimension of your choice. Yeah, and then, so if we want to just pick one, I'll pick Ship Start, because that is like one that I made myself, kind of thing. So that's it's original by Darth Tom. And then once you select anything other than custom, so that custom, this one, not the other custom, which is a book and quill. That one you'll only get one shot at. So you'll only be able to choose one book. Otherwise, then what's the point, kind of thing. So this is where you kind of choose the game mode of how you're going to play. Easy start or hard start. This one gives you lots of ships, kind of like the world ships, but it's not. It's called Whoops. I found it, and it's just got a bunch of building blocks at the bottom. So this will be a fun time to test it. And so once you make sure you have your book ready, and then press this button, you get a bit of a shock, and then everything's gone from there. If you want to go in blind playing this map, you should probably stop watching the video here. I'm just gonna do a little bit of sort of starting stuff. So let's just go through to custom just to show you what it's like. Under construction, I owe you one custom world. Probably don't do this one. And there we go, we spawned on the ground. Can't say the same for maybe some of you who play, who would download and play the world. You might not be as fortunate as I was just then. I wouldn't go too far out in this world, because there is a biome that has, this is the ocean. So there's like an ocean, but it has potted plants underneath. So that does get quite laggy, just because it's doing so many block updates. And that's why I suggest having cheats on, because some worlds have a large amount of blocks that are, for example, leaves, and they all start decaying at once, and then that creates a huge amount of lag and can crash your game. So I would suggest having cheats turned on, just so that you can disable block tick, or you can disable other things of that variety, like random tick speed and blocks and particles. Particles are a big one as well, just to disable some of those features, just so that the world doesn't lag out or destroy, and you can explore it. The goal is to kind of build a base off of here, you know, blah 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 blah, generic Skyblock stuff. But the trick is, you got to use the dimensions to get all the stuff. Nothing is given to you in the overworld apart from the portal. First, you want to produce 4 basic farms. will help you produce books and quills. This will allow you to get to whichever dimension you desire, create your own. If there's a dimension online that you saw on someone's stream where they were exploring all the dimensions that you found that was pretty interesting, you could write it in the book. Or if you found a dimension on your own test world or something, you can write it in a book. And then there's no real like set goal. I guess you can defeat the Ender Dragon, which will be quite difficult because you'd have to get all the stuff. Villages do spawn, not in the most convenient of places, but I have spawned in the middle of a functional working village in a world, in one of my test worlds. So that was good. Which means you can get trading and other kinds of things from that, including a blast furnace. That was a great steal. So I was talking to a villager the other day, and he had a lot of stuff, and I was like, oh, could I have some of that stuff? And he was so nice. He gave me that, he gave me that, he gave me that, he gave me that. It was just really nice of him. Okay, this is a funny joke that I could probably put in or not. I guess that's pretty much everything that I need to talk about at this moment. So there will be a Let's Play going up on my channel of this, so if you want to check it out, if you're over 13, check it out. Don't watch it if you're too young. It's got it probably would have some naughty words in it. That's pretty much it. And well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the map. Bye bye. To play on the specific snapshot, you're going to need to go into installations, add new, call it whatever you want, choose whichever icon you want, and then choose the snapshot from here, 20W14 Infinite. Select that, create, and if that does not show up, make sure tick that box.